just got broken into two. Still I call it magic when I'm next to you. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. Call it magic. Cut me into two. And with all your magic, I disappear from view. And I can't get over, can't get over you. Still I call it magic. You're such a precious jewel. And I don't, and I don't, and I don't, and I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't. No, I don't, it's true. I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't, no, I don't want anybody else but you. Wanna fall so far. I wanna fall so hard. And I call it magic, and I call it true. I call it And if you were to ask me, after all that we've been through, still believe in magic? Well, yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Of course I do.
Do you like it?
Gorgeous.
Wait, let's look.
It's really nice.
Mind the makeup.
Dat is mijn idee wat ik doe. Zodat ik dus kom hier naar de familie.
Maar dat hoeft niet, dat zei dus.
Wil je tegen toast? Oh yeah, I know what you mean, sir. I love it.
Welcome one and all to the Belfry, nestled in the elegant, picture-perfect surroundings of Ballyseede Castle, set on 30 acres of ancient woodlands and macured gardens. A most special place steeped in history, having been the chief garrison of the legendary Fitzgerald Earls of Desmond. Today, amidst the splendour offered by our surroundings, we take ourselves out of the usual routine of daily living to witness a unique moment in the lives of Megan and Warren. My name is Edel O'Flynn and I'm a celebrant with Entheos Ireland, and I'm honoured to be here today with Megan, Warren and you, their family and friends whom they hold so dear. This is a very special ceremony for me. I know Megan going on 8 years. She was my son's preschool teacher and his first crush. So I've journeyed on a lot of the adventures that Megan and Warren have been on. I also know her mum, Mary, quite well as well, so it's a real pleasure to be here with them today. A special mention to Megan's granddad, Jerome Murphy, who I met earlier, the guest of honour. Megan feels really blessed to have you here with her today, Jerome. Megan and Warren would like to thank you all for being here. They would like you to know that each of you was invited here today because you have played an integral part in their intertwining lives. Right now, I ask you all to take a moment, so everybody take a deep breath in and breathe out. Leave the world behind and bring all the love you have for Megan and Warren and each other into the space. The support of loving family and friends can make all the difference, so thank you for being here with them. You are their laughs, their tears, their ups, their downs, their greatest adventures and their fondest memories, so it is only fitting that you are the ones to share this special moment with them. Romance is fun, but true love is something far more, and it is Warren and Megan's desire to love each other completely that we're here to celebrate today. I'm sure it's also a pleasure for all of you to participate in the marriage of two people so delightfully suited to one another. I ask that after today you continue to be there for Megan and Warren, pick up the phone, listen, offer a little guidance, and if needed, something a little stronger. I hear Megan is partial to a glass of Prosecco. Warren wouldn't say no to a creamy pint of Guinness. Likewise, Megan likes going for a coffee or a long walk, and Warren would like you to help him tend to his veggie patch at home. A wedding day is often a day when couples miss family members and friends who cannot be here or who have passed. To honour those missed from both Megan and Warren's families, I would like to invite Megan's mum, Mary, to light a remembrance candle. We bring our thoughts especially to Warren's grandparents, Anne and Con O'Keefe, Edmund and Joan McCarthy, and to Megan's grandparents, Kitty Murphy and Elizabeth and James O'Sullivan. These flames shine brightly, serving as a reminder of the special bond shared with those who have passed, and I hope by inviting their presence into today's space that it will bring comfort to those who miss them. There is nothing greater in this world than finding the people with whom we feel safe, secure, and most ourselves. We searched to find the guy who is willing to move into our parents' basement for 3 years during COVID, or a guy who actually likes doing housework and cooking, or the girl who forgives you for leaving her for dead in the airport in Delhi. A girl who gives with all her heart without asking for anything in return. We search to find the person most encouraging of our dreams and who joins us along for the ride. Most of all, we search for the person who loves us so unconditionally we can't do anything but believe it. Today is a celebration of love, of commitment, of family, of friendship, and of two people who are going to work together to sustain the connection and the life they have created together. We're not here to mark the start of a relationship, we're here to recognise a bond that already exists, a bond that has grown between Megan and Warren over the last 12 years. From the very first date in the 2 Mile Inn, to growing up together through college, to countless adventures travelling the world, Bali, the Philippines, Singapore, Oman, India, Egypt, Jordan, Sri Lanka, but to name a few. 2 years living it up in Abu Dhabi, to 3 years living in Megan's parents' basement. So thanks again, Barry and Mary. To buying your own home in Glounthaune, even though that did take a lot of persuasion on Megan's behalf. All of this has brought them to today where they will affirm this bond. This affirmation of love would be empty if they could not share it with you, their family, who are their life's blood, and their friends whom they've gathered through life's twists and turns. Megan and Warren hope that they can mark their transition to husband and wife not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but also by celebrating the love between all of us here present. Without that love, today would be far less special. Megan and Warren, we're here because we want wonderful moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love is not happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. Love is not one moment, it is not even this moment. It is a million little moments interspersed in between the big ones, and these are the moments that touch our souls and make our spirits soar, like that first kiss at the 18th birthday party in the aforementioned 2 Mile Inn, or the first time you say I love you, or the most elaborate treasure hunt that ended with a proposal. This day will become one of the biggest and brightest moments because right here and right now you are hand in hand, ready to face everything together, and all of your collective moments before and since have led to this moment. This is your moment, and it is powerful beyond anything else. These are the moments to be cherished, and that is why we're really here today. So today, we take the time to celebrate sublime moments in our lives, and we have some words coming from people who mean the world to Megan and Warren. I'd like to invite Warren's cousin Lauren and Megan's friend Claire to join us.
Chapter 1 of 1000 by O.J. Preston. For two people this dawn brought on a magical day, now husband and wife, they head on their way. As a boat setting sail, may their journey begin, with calmest of waters, most helpful of wind. And if they should stumble upon turbulent sea, may it pass them unharming, leave them be. For here are two people whom love has well bitten. Here opens their book, which has yet to be written. As the first page unfolds and their life inks its path, may it write a true story where forever love lasts. Let their journey be happy, till death do they part. Of 1000 chapters, may this be the start.
Wedding Poem by Whitney Hanson. They say that sometimes love starts with a spark, and that might be true. But if I were to wish you a love, I wouldn't wish fire for you. You see, fire is powerful. It burns bright and then it's gone. It's beautiful and warm, but it doesn't last long. So instead of wishing you a love that burns, I wish you a love like a river twists and turns. It changes and it flows. It is powerful and free, but it consistently finds its way back to the sea. And so, like the water, I hope your love is ever growing, ever changing. I hope your love is powerful and free. And may you always find each other like the river finds the sea.
Thanks, Claire and Lauren. Megan and Warren have chosen a unity candle ritual to commemorate this day. This beautiful ritual symbolises the decision of two individuals coming together. These individual candles represent Megan and Warren, whose individual and fire and passion they will bring to this marriage. Can I invite Megan's mother, Mary, and Warren's mother, Anya, to join us? I ask you both to use the light from the remembrance candle to light the individual candles. These candles symbolise all the light, love and guidance your respective families have brought into your lives since you were born. So thank you all for protecting this light and for nurturing it all of these years. Now Megan and Warren, if you would kindly join me, come to the front. In lighting this central candle, you carry the love of the generations gone before you into your new marriage. You vow to continue to nurture your relationship, your families, and your individuality for the benefit of all. Megan and Warren, you fell in love by chance, but you're here today because you're making a choice. You're choosing each other. You're choosing to be with someone who makes you smile and makes every day brighter. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for each other, and to find happiness in the other. You're saying I will be your sidekick in all adventures, that you will be there to make each other laugh when you really want to cry, that you will love each other as a best friend, lover, and partner in crime. You are saying I pinky promise to annoy you for the rest of my life. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and you're saying to the other, every experience I'm going to have, I want you to be part of. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with a true realisation of its obligations and responsibilities. So Megan and Warren, I will now ask you to speak your legal commitments to one another before all those who are important to you. I have 2 questions for each of you, and only if you are in agreement, please answer I do. You sure? There's no running out now after this piece.
Ready.
Okay. Do you, Megan Elizabeth O'Sullivan, come here with the intention of being married to Warren Owen McCarthy?
I do.
And do you solemnly swear there is no impediment to your marriage to Warren?
I do.
Do you, Warren Owen McCarthy, come here with the intention of being married to Megan Elizabeth O'Sullivan?
I do.
And do you solemnly swear there is no impediment to your marriage to Megan?
I do.
Megan and Warren, I now ask you to speak your chosen promises to one another. These vows will be one of the most amazing and memorable parts of today. Warren, will you keep Megan as your favourite person, to laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every day?
I will.
Megan, will you keep Warren as your favourite person, to laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day?
I will.
Will you, Megan and Warren, be each other's partners from this day forward? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, and love each other absolutely for the rest of this lifetime and for whatever may come?
We will.
They rehearsed that, I'd say. Nailed it. Yay, perfect. I'd now like to ask James to bring the rings forward to Megan and Warren. So the big one goes to her and the small one.
Okay.
Two.
Thank you. So if you just hold them tight in your hands, I can get. As Warren and Megan hold the rings in their hands, I ask that you all take a moment. And I ask you to set an intention in your hearts. This can be a wish, a blessing, a prayer, or some positive vibes, whatever works for you. I now ask you to send these wishes towards the rings. These rings may have started out as cold pieces of metal, but they are now warmed with your love, and Megan and Warren will carry your wishes with them into their married lives. The ring is symbolic of a lasting commitment. It does not break, it may bend, but this is not about wanting perfect. It is about wanting something that's real. Megan, please take Warren's left hand, placing the ring on his ring finger. Please repeat after me. Warren, I give you this ring
Warren, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my everlasting love for you.
as a symbol of my everlasting love for you.
On granted. Warren, please take Megan's left hand, placing the ring on her ring finger. Please repeat after me. Megan,
Megan,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my everlasting love for you.
as a symbol of my everlasting love for you.
Your two lives are now joined in one unbroken circle. And as I say to all my couples, just remember, rings are circles, so are donuts, hula hoops and trampolines. What I'm trying to say is let not these rings only be a symbol of your love for one another, but also a reminder to be sweet, have fun, and make sure to jump on trampolines together every once in a while. Dear guests, I now ask you to be patient with us whilst we sign the register, so I'll ask Emma and James to come forward.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? For I can't help falling in love with you.
Megan and Warren have asked that I join them in a hand fasting to symbolise the joining of two individuals in a journey they will continue together. This captivating ritual dates back over 2,000 years and has its roots in both Celtic and pagan customs. It transcends mere ceremony. It is a vibrant tapestry woven from history, symbolism and profound love. Hand fasting was originally used by a Druid priest who declared that a couple would be bound together in holy matrimony. This ritual offers a way to bind your love story with an enduring thread, forever etched in your memories. It is more than a promise, it is a woven knot of commitment. The colours of the hand fasting cords symbolise certain attributes and qualities that are important in a marriage. To reflect how important family is to Warren and Megan, members of their family will drape coloured ribbons of their choosing over their hands. Like a tapestry of their lives together, the beauty and individuality they bring to their marriage is represented in the colours they have chosen. So can I ask Martin, Dion, Carmel and Eileen to come forward. Can I ask Warren's dad, Martin, to place the orange ribbon across their hands, representing encouragement, attraction, that's perfect, kindness and plenty. Now Megan's brother Dion to place the blue ribbon, representing tranquility, patience, devotion and sincerity. Megan's godmother Carmel to place the yellow ribbon, representing charm, confidence, joy and a balance. And finally, Warren's godmother Eileen to tie the pink ribbon, representing unity, honour, truth and romance. I'll ask you to please take a seat. As Megan and Warren stand here hand in hand, I will ask them to repeat the following for me. Here is my love, take it.
Here is my love, take it.
Here is my soul, use it.
Here is my soul, use it.
Here is my heart, don't break it.
Here is my heart, don't break it.
Here is my hand, hold it.
Here is my hand, hold it.
And together we will make it forever.
And together we will make it forever.
As your hands are bound by these ribbons, so too are you bound of spirit and your hearts bound by love. May your marriage be strong and your love everlasting. And may the world forever be a better place because the two of you fell in love. Megan and Warren, I now ask you to take the free ribbons with your left hands and carefully release your tied hands and pull high and tight. And as you do so, a knot will be formed. Congratulations, you've officially tied the knot. Megan and Warren, today you have declared your commitment to one another, witnessed by all those who have loved you along your journey so far. Now everybody, feel free to hoot, to holler, to clap, to whistle. Congratulations, Warren and Megan. It is my pleasure to pronounce you husband and wife. Warren, you may kiss your bride. So I'm crying. Oh. Deep breaths for all of us, I think. Warren and Megan, today you made a lifelong commitment to share the rest of your lives with each other and to honour your families as well. I wish you love, laughter and happiness as you start your magical journey as husband and wife. Always remember how you feel right now in this moment. To you, their family and friends, know that your presence is never taken for granted, nor will it ever be taken for forgotten. Sorry. To all here present, it has truly been my honour to be part of this wonderful day. And it is, as I said, it's been a true pleasure watching Megan grow up into the beautiful woman and wife that she has become today. So to wrap this up, and before the Re-Raw August Rula Bula begins, I've one thing left to ask you all to do. Please be upstanding. It is my utmost pleasure to introduce to you the newlyweds, Megan and Warren.
I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. I'm gonna give you my heart. 'Cause you're a sky full of stars. 'Cause you light up the park. I don't care, go on and tear me apart. I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I saw you. Cause you're a sky full of stars. I wanna die in your arms. Cause you get lighter the more it gets dark. I'm gonna give you my heart. I don't care, go on and tear me apart.
Thank you very much.
I don't care if you do. 'Cause in the sky full of stars, I think I see
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention please? I hope everyone is keeping well and you've enjoyed the day so far. for anybody that doesn't know me, my name is James. I'm Warren's brother, best man, MC for the night, middle child of the family. So I get around to the speeches. We have a couple to get through, so I won't delay. First up, we've Warren, the groom. Okay, he wants to say a couple of words. Thank you.
Just to start, a big thank you to all of you for making the effort to be here today. Myself and Megan are delighted you can join us to make this a special day for both us and our families, and a special thanks to anyone that travelled from afar to be here. And just a special thanks as well to Megan's grandfather for making the trip down. The day here definitely wouldn't be complete without him here, so we're grateful he's here. A thank you to the staff here at Ballyseede. You've been excellent to deal with and would highly recommend for anyone thinking about a big day out. A huge thank you to everyone involved with the ceremony, especially to Edel, the celebrant, Claire and Lauren for doing the readings, to Myrne for all her help with the designs, and Daniel for keeping entertained at the reception. A huge thank you to all the bridesmaids and groomsmen for all your help and support over the past few weeks and months in the run-up to today. You've been there when anything was needed and organised great outings for the hen and stag. You're looking fantastic as always, and you can thank Megan for picking out the outfits, or you definitely wouldn't be thanking me. A special thank you to Megan's parents, Mary and Barry, otherwise known as Mars Bar. You've been nothing but kind and welcoming since I first met you over 12 years ago. I always knew I'd like Barry the first night when he offered me a beer, even though I was going to the cinema with his daughter and I was the one driving. You gave us a place to live for 3 years and we'll be forever grateful for that, seriously. And thanks as well to Mary for doing an excellent job with the cake here behind us as well, so you can have a look at that later. Just another special word about my own two parents, Martin, or Bart to some of you, and Anya. Two of the hardest working people I've ever known, and not a complaint to be heard between them. You've made sure that myself, James, and Stephen were never short of anything growing up, and that still somehow continues to this day. You've always made Megan feel welcome in our house, especially when I used to leave her there to go training at the pitch. The bottles of Prosecco in the fridge never stood a chance. But seriously, you're a real example of role models, and I'm proud to call you my parents. And finally, but most importantly, to Megan, who is looking absolutely beautiful today. She's been keeping the dress a well-kept secret, and it certainly didn't disappoint. Megan is the reason this wedding day has happened at all. She has taken the organising in her stride and done an amazing job. I just had to ask the question back in Alhi's. We often joked about how I made her wait for so long because I just wanted to make sure. But to be honest, the truth is I've been sure for a very long time. She has been a shining light in my life since the day I met her to when I saw her walking up the aisle, the perfect 10. I have called you my girlfriend for years, my fiancée for months. You'll always be my darling, but now you're also my wife. I love you. Thanks everyone, enjoy the rest of your night.
Man, Warren. So, second on the mic is the father of the groom, as Warren said, Martin, Bart, not sure what his name is. we call him Dad. So.
Hi and good evening to everyone, and thanks for coming here today to Ballyseede Castle, Warren and Megan's wedding day. Just to say about Warren, myself and Anya would like to say he's a wonderful son and an incredibly caring person. He tries not to be, but that's the way he is. And has just married Megan, our beautiful and bubbly daughter-in-law that we've known for 10 years or more. Also about Warren, about 15 years ago, while we were on a big canoeing trip in Norway and Sweden, I got the fright of my life. He fell out of the canoe in fast-flowing water a bit back. I knew we wouldn't get back to him in time, but up popped his little head. And here he is today with Megan. That's it, really.
Thank you, Bart. So the penultimate speaker is Barry, the father of the bride, all 7 foot of him.
Thanks, James. Yeah, I suppose I'll be totally honest with you, right? Today has been an emotional roller coaster, right? I would be lying if I said, my God, I nearly broke down in that church, right? Yeah, I mean, Warren and Bart have actually said a lot of what I need to say, but again, I'd like to thank Daniel for a great session in the bar there before we came in the orangery. I would say I felt a little sorry for him because not a lot of people were taking a whole lot of interest. There was a lot of chatting. There was a lot of chatting and mingling going on, but fair play. You stuck with it, right? I'd also like to say a special thank you to the Infant of Prague for we were so worried coming up to today, right? We were watching the forecast so closely, and luckily as we were kind of getting closer to today, it was improving, right? So, and it's great to have a dry day for obvious reasons, photographs, etc. Right? But we had a very interesting conversation last night about Infant of Prague, right? So it came up in conversation at the bar, right? Now, some people said that it should be put on the grass, right? For best results, right? More people said it should go into, some people actually said you should bury it. And one strange person that I won't name said you should behead it, right? But I won't mention any names, but we're going to get back to it later on. Again, just on behalf of myself and Mary, right, we'd like to thank you all for coming today, right? I mean, having you all here, family, friends, Joe, it makes the day that much more special. Again, as you know, there's huge organising and planning goes into this, right? And, like, you know, really a lot of people helped out, especially the bridesmaids, who are fantastically beautiful bridesmaids all day. And the equally beautiful mothers of the bride and groom, Mary and Anya, also put in a huge amount of work into it, yeah. And I think it was Mary is the girl who was in the hotel that we dealt with, yeah. And you know, Mary was super, right? She pulled the whole thing together from the hotel side, yeah. So I have to say something about Megan, right? But I'm actually going to stand this way because I know if I look back. I tell you the truth. Yeah, I know, yeah. We can't make eye contact, right? The two of us are just going to break down, and that'll be the end of it, right? But yeah, I'm just like I had an awful long spiff made out about it, right? But I know if I go into it now, I'm just going to collapse, and that'll be the end of the story, right? But needless to say, right, I must be the proudest father of all time. I'm not going to look back, right? And I was going to say, right, like Megan always had a great, you know, she had a fantastic ability to find good friends, right? As we can see from the bridesmaids and the friends that are here today, right? Starting even in preschool, we had Jones in Lowntown, lovely preschool, and we had like Emma, Claire, you know, Kate, and Akira and Emer, right? What a great bunch of friends, always super friends, right? Same when I went on into secondary school in Martin and Eve and so on. Same into work, always super friends. But we were actually quite worried when it came to picking a husband. Like, I don't know about Mary, right, but I was really worried, right? And when it came to picking a husband or a partner, right, like, we were thinking, like, who is she going to bring home, right? What kind of guy is this fella going to be, right? Like, you have no control over, right? Now, I had dropped hints down through the years, right, of what I thought would be suitable, or what the characteristics of a good boyfriend should be, right? And I was worried that it had fallen on deaf ears, right? She hadn't been really listening, or that love might get in the way, right? But I think we were so lucky, right, that day when Warren proposed on Ali's Beach, we were so happy, yeah?
Yeah.
And it was comforting to know when I eventually made it down the aisle, right, without collapsing and breaking into tears, right, that when I was handing Megan over to Warren, right, it wasn't a worry in the world, right. And his parents, they must be so proud of him, yeah. He's what a great guy, right. So it was comforting to know, yeah. It's a bit like a Joe Biden speech I'm losing. So actually, so obviously when I had to make the father of the bride speech, right, I had Googled it a lot, obviously, right. So the first thing you do is you go onto Google and you search, right, what's the format, what do you have to say, blah, blah, right. So I was thinking maybe I'll get a quote from somebody famous and maybe, bring up elevate the speech a little bit, but I thought of my mother, right, and she had a great speech. I think she said it or a great saying, yeah, and I think she said it to me when I was getting married to Mary. And she said, if you marry in haste, you can repent at leisure, right? Marry in haste, repent at leisure, right? What a wise woman. Maybe I should have listened, but there you go. But fortunately, it doesn't apply in this case, right? Because Megan and Warren have known each other now for quite a while, right? And they've done so much, yeah? Like, they've travelled the world, they've lived abroad, they've come home, they've 2 great jobs, they have a beautiful home, and they have each other, and it's all good. Yeah. So, I think we should just raise a glass and have a toast to the bride and groom, Megan and Warren.
The bride and groom in the glass. Well done, Barry.
Well done,
Barry.
Thank you.
Back to James, I think.
Thank you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, keep on moving. Thank you, Barry and Dad and Warren. So finally, last speech, I won't keep you too long, but as I said before, James, best man, so I have to do a little bit. So you think I'd be used to this in my job, teaching, talking to people or in front of gang, but I can't tell you to sit down, be quiet, stop messing. So I spend half my day doing, but we'll give it a go. So I just want to reiterate how well everybody's looking today. The boys, the groomsmen, scrub up, all right, McGrath, yeah, not too bad. The bridesmaids, of course, you're looking beautiful today, fair play to you. And Megan, the star of the show, as Warren said, 10 out of 10, okay? So I'm just going to start with Megan, small bit, officially welcome you to the family, even though I've nearly known you half my life at this stage, but just to formally put it out there, I'd say the mother was delighted when you came through the doors. First female, someone else to talk to, other than the 3 of us, so thank you for that. Thank you for choosing Warren, okay? You've been a big addition to his life. You're warm, buzzy, outgoing character. He's definitely brought Warren out of his character. He might still be playing PlayStation or something at home if you hadn't stuck with him, so thank you for that. The whole day itself up to now, and I'm sure later, has been to perfection, really. It's been very laid back. Even us this morning, there wasn't much to do. And even Warren has looked surprised at a couple of elements, which shows how little he's done for today. But seriously, just you can stay seated. Quick toast to Megan and the bridesmaids for all the organising and what you've done for today. Cheers. Okay, now to Warren. I've known you all my life, obviously. It's a privilege to be standing here today as your best man, as you marry Megan, the love of your life, today. As most of you agree, 99% of the time, Warren is fairly straight and narrow. He doesn't go off the beaten track, but he can be that 1% liable to let the hair down. And I see Gooey down there, table 10. Gooey, he's to be married soon enough. He had a stag recently, just a quick reference. Couple of marks Warren came home with. When asked what happened, don't know, don't want to talk about it. But if you have any inquiries, direct your attention down to table 10 throughout the night. A lot of people say we look alike, the two of us. Even about an hour ago, we were mistaken for our identities. Mary, yeah, Oliver. But there was never any fear of Stephen. The red hair was spotted from a mile away, so he was always known. Two of us, there was a bit of mix and matching. Even life paths, you could say we've taken similar paths. You got a girl 12 years ago. The next year, I brought home a girl. You got engaged. The next year, I got engaged. You're getting married today. I get married next year. So, in a way, without really meaning it, I do look up to you. Okay. And there was actually, I don't know how many people know, but we nearly got engaged on the same day 2 years ago without actually knowing about it. Myself and Taylor, we were in Dubai doing a skydive on the last day. I had the ring. If my organisation skills were decent, it probably would have been done, but they weren't. So we'd done the jump. We're out for dinner, got a text from Megan. Warren's after proposing. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, imagine replying, same. So, thank God that didn't happen, but there are similarities there. So that takes me to Warren's little engagement, romantic fiasco. Well, it was supposed to be a little trip to IKEA, I think, that day, going to Dublin. Turned out to be a bit of a wild goose chase around Cork and County. Warren took Megan to different places that they first met, the 2 Mile Inn, that was the first stop, and a couple of different places throughout, mostly Cork and West Cork. So I think after stop 1, when Megan knew she wasn't going on the M8 to Dublin, and she saw 2 Mile Inn, what are we doing here? Warren pawned it off. Nightfall hit. The ring still wasn't on the finger. Megan's patience was wearing thin. I presume she knew what was coming. But eventually, the next day, to be fair, Warren dropped a knee in Ali's, one of their favourite spots, and that's why we're here today. So, fair play to them. Nearly there. So Warren and Megan, you've nearly been together for 13 years. You've done many things together. You did secondary school, college. You went, as Barry said, to Abu Dhabi, lived there for a couple of years. Somehow, I still don't understand how Warren was able to teach with a nutrition degree, but he taught there for 2 years. It's almost as bad as Martin Hennessy here. He was a PE teacher out there with a piece of paper from WIT with his name on it. So there's something going on, bit of frauding, but fair play to you. After the UAE, the home was calling, and Warren and Megan, as Barry had mentioned, eventually Warren got a job in Lily. I presume, Barry, you didn't help him get that job? No bit of nepotism, nothing? Okay, good job. And Megan, she got her teaching job in Glanmire. So after living in the basement for a couple of years...
Sorry. Basement is rough now, right?
The den it was called, sorry. After living in... I wouldn't mind living there. After living in the den for a couple of years, the next step was to take a house. They almost ended up in Dungorney. There was talks of doing up a cottage, grandmother's cottage, until at the final hour, Warren took a U-turn. He'd heard a house popped up in Clowntown, and it was the same estate as the Cork hurler, Patrick Horgan. So he jumped at the opportunity to try and hone his craft as much as he can from Hoggy, and fast forward 2 years, he's definitely a stalwart of Dungorney Junior C team. And even more recently, he actually did play corner forward in the last couple of intermediate games, so he must have been learning something off him, so fair play. But no, seriously, I'm done now, sorry. Just to conclude, can we all just last time be upstanding, just to raise our glass for a final wish, Megan Warren, all the happiness in life. True. Hold on. Through the 3 rings of marriage, the engagement ring, the wedding ring, and the suffering. Cheers. To Megan and Warren, enjoy the rest of your night.
You see, you're in the mood for dancing with us tonight. So everybody, let's get those hands.